Oh. Alright, so I just watched my testing video and I was like, you know what? I should talk to myself as if I was the therapist. Cuz I would look at her and I would be like, "Damn, she's a cutie. She has a lot of fucking big ideas. Big ideas." I don't know. It's so hard. Cuz like internally I feel like I'm filled with so much doubt. God, Emily said last night that I just sound really like I talk really badly about myself. I don't know. I don't know how I should have this thing. I like. No. Hold on, this is about to be a whole thing. Okay. Maybe I should just write it. Okay. Okay, so it says medicine has really begun to work through her stuff. She has such a in wrote was Madison has really begun to work through her stuff. She is such an incredible mind and plans for the future. She really wants to heal the whole world. What I want her to work on is understanding she is not responsible for the whole world and everyone's feelings. Madison has burdened herself most of her life with this idea, but she now knows that she is only responsible for her own feelings. If only she only knew that. Or like, I know it, but I don't feel okay accepting that, I guess, because I mean, that's how I'm going to do it moving forward. Like, let's go. I've been working on it lately and it's actually been going very well. Like, I realized how codependent I had been being forever because I just took on everybody else's emotions and I just tried to figure them all out. And it would like take a toll on me emotionally, but I also feel like, wow, I was screaming. I also feel like I can like feel other people's feelings. Like, you know, when I watch a movie or anything, like anytime something emotional happens, I feel it in my body. And like, I think, you know, watching the movie and doing that is maybe okay, but I've got to remember that when I cannot feel everybody else's feelings, I have to pay attention to the way I feel. And I think almost the way that it's been happening lately is the way I feel is like I have less to say. I mean, you know, right here I'm saying a shit ton, but I think so much of my interactions with people was trying to make them feel like I was always paying attention and interested in them, and like everything I used to do was like a plot to make sure that person was feeling okay. I mean, it sounds Oh my God, it sounds so weird to say it out loud. It sounds so fucking weird to say it out loud. Wow. I like truly feel like, what the fuck? My mind is so deep. I just think so in depth about all of this shit. And like, I always have. Always. I've always wanted to like write and get my thoughts out there. Like, this is not a new feeling. And I feel like accepting that is, you know, this is what I have. This is what I have to give, and I need to go with it. It's coming up to come out. I heard that on TikTok the other day, because I can literally feel it all right here. It's coming up to come out. Ooh, crackety pooping right in my neck. Oh my God, saying that out loud is like, oh my God, I say some crazy shit around my girlfriend. Like, we were talking last night and she was like, why am I different than all these other people? Because like, I cannot be around people right now, not people that I know, because I built this whole persona for other people, and like, I'm just gonna go right back into it if I am around anybody else. And I'm really trying to practice like only doing things because I want to, or, you know, just understanding my feelings when I do things, and like trying to define who this person is like on the inside, not how this person is based on all of my experiences for my whole entire life. Like, I'm gonna start noticing how I feel. But yeah, Emily was saying like how she's different, and I'm like, okay, we've been together like 3 years, I don't really know, 2.5, 3, and it's like I'm fully myself around her, and I know I need to learn to do it around other people for sure, but I feel like I literally just was born. I was just born. I was not me. I was me. I was me before this. That's the thing. But I didn't know me. That's the craziest shit ever. Like, now I know me. And I give myself the allowance to just be me and know that I will be okay. But as I say that, I get so scared to say bad things, because based on what I know, like, it seems like you should only ever think and say and whatever good things, because you're just constantly manifesting. But I am so worried about money. I don't think I've worked in like a month. I'm just at such an impasse, because it's like in real life reality, where, you know, I live in this house with my girlfriend and our 2 dogs, and they go to the vet, and it costs a bunch of money, and food costs money, and my car costs a shit ton of money, and I don't even want my car, but how the fuck else am I supposed to get around? You know, dumb shit like that. But like, I just am worried about making ends meet while I'm worried about getting a job. Like, I've applied to a bunch, but I need to apply to more. You know, my list today reads hotel ? Airline ? McDonald's / fast food. Like, honestly, I don't care, because like, I fucking know that it's all skilled work. Like, Jesus Christ, I just came from a bar, which most people would be like, oh, you just weren't at a bar. But like, that shit's hard as fuck, and it takes a lot from you, like a lot of energy. Anyway, so it just disheartens me, because this labor is not I don't want my labor exploited. Like, I'll work. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I know I gotta have money. Like, before I used to say that we should just like abolish money, but really I just think we should come up with like a new money system. But no, we just need to stop exploiting labor and have these corporations not, I don't know, exploit consumerism or put chemicals in products. I know I say that all the time, but like, if these companies would just make good products they've got the resources to figure out how to make sustainable products, and they've got the resources to do it and then distribute it to all of us. And like, I do think that some things like should be very low cost. Like, how some things are subsidized, like milk and cheese, which, I don't think are great for you. You know what should be subsidized? Produce, fruit and vegetables. I don't think we need much more than that, to live. So what if fruit and vegetables were super subsidized? The corporations with all the money, they still paid like Dole. I don't know. But what if they, paid great wages for people? Or fair, we're just asking for the bare minimum, but like your bare minimum is not enough right now. Like, it is not enough, and like people are fucked up because of it. Pay people respectable wages, but then also subsidize whatever the fuck. I don't really know how it works, but subsidize it so that it's cheap for the consumer. And then, we're not, don't let somebody maybe buy 100 peppers. Like, duh. That's a little different, but like, and don't over like complicate it. People get what's fair. The community can probably judge for themselves what is fair and what is not. And then, still charge us for fucking Oreos, but also don't put like cancer in them. Put like chocolate powder, real chocolate powder. Like, I just don't think it needs to be this hard. Just like, let's have everything that we do come directly from the earth. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that bark, because last time I did this and my dogs were making noise, it's like you couldn't tell on the microphone. And so I was just like looking around being like, and for no reason. But so yeah, my dog barked and it scared me. And now I lost my train of thought. But I just like think about how it could be all the time. I think about how it's going to be. Like, these corporations or whoever the fuck needs to realize that like, we have been playing the game of a cishet white man for too long. That's it. We've been playing the cishet white man's game for too long in this country, for the last, I don't know, 500 years or so. I don't really fucking know. And it's no more. A cishet white man should not be able to hold any position of power anymore. He can still be at that, second level. We'll take care of you. You will not starve, whatever. You will still have so many advancements for more and opportunities and yachts and lake weekends. You'll probably have fucking more of it. You'll have more of it because your labor won't be exploited. That's the thing, is you're arguing with me. I'm just saying, hey, our labor shouldn't be exploited. I'm including you. But then you are arguing with me when you should be mad at the corporations, the government. They're fucking us over, and the white man's mindset is why. I don't know why. I don't know if the white man came first and then the system did, or if I don't know what happened, but some white man came along and said, we are going to create these things so that these people follow suit. And a lot of these white men are the ones following suit. I don't know if it's because you guys, it's probably because I don't think any of you have a lot of like emotional maturity. You don't have emotional maturity at all. You probably don't really know how to feel your feelings and like love yourself, and thus you're growing up like having to mash all that down, and like that's what we liberals call toxic masculinity. Like, come on, toxic masculinity. We don't have to call it that, but when you analyze your life at all, and if you had to like step away and be totally objective, how happy are you? How happy are you? And think about this too. I know it might not seem like it because it seems like a lot of fun, and it probably is a lot of fun a lot of the times, but some of these recreational activities are just coping mechanisms. And I know this because I've been studying psychology for a second now. Psychology, human services, so I know about real world shit, all the human services issues going on in the United States. Like, I'm literally studying this stuff. Alcohol, weed, and I'm high all the time. All the time. But now I'm realizing I think it's a coping mechanism, so I know, like, I need to only use it for like medicinal purposes more, and like not just as a blanket statement for all my everything. So look at me. I'm literally learning just like you, and I'm only being so, I only know all of this stuff because I was on the other side of it, and now I learned it and I know the difference. Like, I literally am a whole different person than who I used to be, and who I used to be was that quintessential white man, Republican, straight, whatever. Oh, my girlfriend's out here. Let's pause. Literally didn't know that I could pause it until just then. Me and Emily just had like literally a 20-minute conversation. Did not know that I could pause it. Anyway, that's pretty nice because now my videos won't be all chopped up when I go to edit them. I don't really know how to edit them. That's like, I'm just kind of lying. That's a thing I do a lot for sure, is like, I feel like somebody said this on like TikTok. She was like, I just lie all the time. Like, oh yeah, have you seen that movie? Yeah, totally. But like, I don't really do that anymore. But like, I still feel like, I mean, obviously everybody wants to put their best foot forward, but I think I was just trying so hard so that other people would like me. That concept is so crazy. Like, I don't think I liked anything. I just wanted people to like me. So now, that's why I also just can't be around people right now. Like, I'm too fragile. Because like, I've literally ghosted so many people in my life, like friends. Yeah, a lot of people. And some of those people, like, I still like love, I have a heart for, but I just can't talk to them right now because I'm just fragile. They don't know me. Maybe they do. Maybe they've seen aspects of me through, they probably do know aspects of me, and they've probably seen it through the persona I was like putting on for them. But like, I just feel like such a fraud. Like, I feel like such a fraud. And I also feel like I have to explain myself to everybody. And I don't know. Thinking, I've like feel like I need to explain it to at least 100 people. Like, I'm probably completely overestimating it. Like, I'm sure I am, but that's why I don't do it, because if I explain and apologize or whatever to one person, I feel like I have to do it to everybody. And the list starts piling up in my head, and then I just go, no. But it also, like, am I responsible for how other people feel? Like, I'm making a decision right now that I just don't want to communicate with anybody. Like, it's not anything that they did, but like, I don't want to have to explain or like keep explaining. Like, I'm taking this time It's been